Are you thinking about buying a home? Maybe you're in the process of buying a home and wondering, am I missing something? In this video, we're going to talk about hidden costs of buying a home and sharing some pro tips to reduce your expenses now. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back and spending your time with me. My name is Sonya, and I am proud to be a licensed Texas realtor. I am your writing realtor with JPAR-The Sears Group. Here on my channel, we have lots of fun talking about Texas, real estate, and motorcycles. Well, my motorcycle. Every single Thursday, and I absolutely love having you along for the ride. I probably won't surprise anyone whenever I say there's a lot more to buying a house than just the purchase price. It is important to me that you know what to expect and how to budget for it. I also want to help you keep a reasonable reserve fund that you can turn to if an unexpected expense does arrive. None of us like surprise expenses, but the most prepared and organized of all of us can roll with the punches when they come our way. Owning your own home is totally different from renting or living in a home that you do not own. Home ownership is wonderful in so many ways, but it is expensive and requires careful planning and budgeting. In this video, we are going to look at hidden costs that you can expect to incur in two categories. Pre-closing and closing costs. These are the expenses directly related to the purchase of the home. And post-closing costs. These are the costs that may incur immediately after the purchase or shortly thereafter. I would love to tell you that you just need to come up with your down payment and poof, you're in the house. But that would be a lie. Instead, you will probably find yourself incurring some home expenses almost from the moment that you go under contract. Let's talk about what they are and how you can cut back. Number one, inspections. It is likely that the first expense you will have on your home buying process are the inspections. These will vary depending on the condition of your home, and they might include a general home inspection, a termite inspection, an HVAC inspection, and a pool inspection. The bottom line is that you need to be prepared to lay out some of your hard-earned cash on inspectors pretty quickly. Inspections are one area that I do not recommend cutting back on. You can shop around for prices, but I never recommend going without inspections just to save some cash up front. Chances are it will come back to haunt you. Number two, lender fees. If you'll be paying cash for your home, you can ignore this one. If you're getting a loan, there will be fees associated with the loan in place. This can include credit reports, appraisal fees, commissions, and more. It is important to shop around for a lender that you can trust and is upfront about all of their fees. Number three, title and attorney fees. In Texas, very few home purchases require an attorney, and most people choose to use a title company to handle their transaction. Either way, they have fees and costs associated with ensuring that the title of your new home is put into your name. Number four, escrow fees and adjustments. Your escrow officer will ensure that the money paid to you for the purchase of the home is dispersed to the appropriate parties and finally to pay the remaining balance to the seller. Examples of these things the escrow officer adjusts and handles payments of are things like HOA fees, taxes, insurance, and seller's mortgage. The buyer may be responsible for the payment of all or a portion of the escrow fees. Escrow fees are usually determined based upon the purchase of the home, and they can vary from company to company. Chat with your agent or escrow officer. They will be able to get you estimates on the title and escrow fees before you go too far into the home buying process. Number five, interest. Nobody loves paying interest, but it's a reality when you have a mortgage associated with the purchase of your home. Be prepared that your lender may require the interest due on the mortgage for a period between your closing date and the first day of the next month be paid in advance. Number six, you might be thinking, of course I have to pay utilities when I buy a house. That's a given. The part that surprises people is that some utility companies require an initial upfront deposit before they activate service. It may depend on if you've had service with them before or what your credit score is. Some agents partner with services that can shop around for you to get you the best rates of all your utilities. Be sure to ask your agent about this service. It should be offered free for you. Number 7, insurance. If you are getting a loan, chances are you'll be required to maintain insurance on your property. Even if you're not getting a loan, I strongly recommend that you keep insurance. The best way to save on insurance is to shop around. I know it's tedious, but a couple of hours of shopping around could save you a ton of money each year. Number 8, home warranty. As a buyer, you may want a home warranty in place to protect your major systems of your home. I recommend asking the seller to pay for 1-year warranty in all your offer documents. This is very common in Texas. If the seller refuses, I encourage you to do some research into different providers to see what they cover and how much they cost. Decide if it's worthwhile for you to purchase your own coverage, or if you're better off setting aside some money for major repairs. And number 9, taxes. You may be required to pay a portion of the property taxes at closing, depending on how the taxes are assessed and paid in your area. I recommend that you talk to your escrow officer if you're worried about this amount. Unfortunately, I don't have any great hacks for reducing property taxes. It's just one of those things. Now let's talk about the expenses that you're going to occur after closing on the house. Number 1, moving. Are you debating whether or not you should hire professional movers? Hiring movers can reduce stress, but may add significantly to your bill. If you move yourself, you may be able to save some money. Just make sure that you have all the time to do it. Number 2, appliances. Does the home you're buying include appliances? Including things like the refrigerator, the washer, and the dryer in your purchase contract can save you a lot of money when you move in. And let's be honest, you can't go very long without a refrigerator. At least I can't. If it doesn't include appliances, this is something you will need to budget for. Number 3, maintenance and repairs. When you own your own home, all maintenance and repair costs are your responsibility, and they will vary from the age of your home. Obviously, older homes tend to be more expensive to maintain than newer homes, but there's no magic number here. For newer homes, it's probably safe to budget about 3% of the purchase price of the home, but for older homes, I would suggest increasing it to about 5%. If you allow your maintenance and repair fund to accumulate over time and don't spend money on something else, it should cover you for mid-range expenses such as painting the exterior, and the big ones such as roof replacement when they're unexpectedly turned up and need to be fixed. My best tip for saving money on maintenance and repairs is doing it yourself. Have a leaky faucet? Why not fix it yourself before calling a plumber or a handyman? There have been a few projects that have required professionals at our house, but other than that, we go to the school of YouTube for our home maintenance lessons. Number 4, ongoing expenses. Every month you will have expenses such as utilities, internet, and cable. You may also have quarterly expenses like HOA fees and trash collection, and annual expenses that will be things like taxes and insurance. We recommend that you track all of your expenses and budget for them with a 5% cushion to keep you safe when various providers present you with rate increases. Number 5, home improvements. Most homeowners want or need to make improvements such as updating kitchens and bathrooms, or do add-ons such as decks, patios, and fire pits. There's no end to what you might want to do to improve your living space. Budget for them so that you can enjoy those improvements, free of financial stress. Also, keep in mind that they don't all have to be done at once. Your home is a work in progress. Be patient and make it be exactly how you want it to be. Number 6, miscellaneous. There are potentially hundreds of other expenses associated with owning a home. Some you can avoid by doing yourself. Others you will want to hire out, and it will create additional cost. Some of those expenses that come to mind are house cleaning services, pool maintenance, security systems, and pest control. There are many others, and you will learn what yours are as time comes by. So, there you have it. I hope you're feeling ready to pay off those hidden costs of buying a home with confidence. If you're thinking about buying in or around Cypress, Texas, and would like more information on working with me, drop a comment below or send me an email at SonyaSellingTX@gmail.com. I love you guys. Make good choices, and I will see you next Thursday.